Watches my matches. She says, go mommy, go daddy on the sideline.
Jeannie Bouchard to start us with first serve in game one. Wow, what an angle right out of the gate. So if you're the underdog, we talked about this earlier in the broadcast. What's your mindset in this? If you are Jeannie Erokhina, let's say, in this one, or Jeannie Bouchard, how are you even communicating with your partner of how do you give yourself hope after this point? Oh, Parenteau picking apart the angle down the line.
I've actually played Catherine and Ellie with Jeannie Erokhina. It didn't go too well. Let's just say this. It's like, what can your tactic be against a team like this? It's like, go all out. Go out there. Go for broke. Try hit some winners. Try get some points. That's it.
See what happens. And how Annalie Waters is able to manage her power in the altitude is also an interesting thought. How do you think she's able to do it? Adam Stone talked about smoothing out the strokes a bit in the altitude. How do you see it?
I think, you know, it's just a matter of using what you can for the circumstances that you're given. It is the same for everybody in this, you know, in these conditions. So I think if you can make those adjustments, implement them, you know, she'll have some help from the sidelines. I think she's able to do anything.
Second serve.
The crowd side with Erokhina and Bouchard after that ball trickled over.
Beautiful shot.
Yeah. Unbelievable angle from Jeannie Bouchard.
1-3-2.
Yeah, when you ask what you need to do against them, that.
Yeah, just that every point. And then being one step ahead of it when they start to adjust, right? Because that's another asset to their game, that you just pick up on what you're doing. If it works, they adjust to it.
Jeannie got it back, but not with the paddle. It unfortunately hit the body, so they stopped the point.
Whacks it down the line to match. Did Annalie Waters, that coveted backhand shot.
5-1-1. Second serve. 5-1-2. Point. Six, 1-2.
Beautifully done.
Nice response from Bouchard.
1-6-1.
Parenteau get to 6 quickly.
Second serve. 1-6-2.
It's just an offense coming your way in about 30 seconds time. Sign out earned, Waters and Parenteau.
That's just too good. And that's another thing, like against a team like them, it goes so fast. It's like few seconds of lapse in concentration and you'll find yourself down 10-1 against Annalie and Catherine. You have to be so intense. Great shot there from Erokhina.
7-1-2. Point.
Jeannie telling Jeannie she had it,
Yeah.
and she did.
8-1-2. Fight out.
Little break, little help for Erokhina and Bouchard, who will take anything they can get. Waters and Parenteau were not the defending gold medalists here from a season ago because they did not play in this event. Nice. Erokhina cleaning up some pace from Annalie Waters.
Yeah, beautifully done there. Yeah, Annalie was not here
2-8-1.
last year.
Point.
Jeannie breathes a sigh of relief there after Annalie hits it long. Great rally.
3-8-1. Point.
And a timeout will be called. Annalie Waters winning ways
Well,
to the
I
semis.
do think that they are more familiar with each other since, you know, Matt Wright and Zhao Mei having a first-time partnership. Great shot from Jeannie Erokhina there, and her role is continuing. She's on fire. Back to the men's, I'm very interested to see how Zhao Mei and Matt are going to complement each other. Again,
Point.
great
Destruction, I think
from
the-
Jeannie.
Yeah, wow. I was thinking maybe they called it out, but they did not. You said it, though. The way to approach this matchup is just go for it.
6-8-1.
Redline it. What are the other options? Nothing to lose against the best.
Second serve.
Erokhina's playing free.
Yeah, she went for it again there. Fell short.
6-8-2. Fight out.
Not too much that time. Right, narrowing the gap. There's some scoreboard pressure on Waters and Parenteau.
8-6-1.
Amazing run there from Jeannie Erokhina. She put together some really good points.
Point.
And there we see Annalie with the goods.
9-6-1. Second serve.
Often doesn't matter through the middle anyways. Laughing it off is Erokhina and Bouchard.
9-6-2.
How about the work of Erokhina right now?
Fight out.
Side out, clearly going full speed ahead and throwing pace is the strategy of
6-9-1.
Erokhina and Bouchard, and it's working. Angle ATP defended. Uh-oh, Erokhina lights out on offense, barely gets robbed by the top of the tape.
Amazing
6-9-2.
angle, ATP, and ATP defense. That was just a well-constructed point, and Erokhina was ahead.
Fight out.
Side out there, the crowd is enjoying a potential underdog situation.
9-6-1.
Waters and Parenteau a chance to earn game points.
Point.
Deep on the return for Bouchard, game point there. Jeannie Erokhina is going to challenge.
Referee
Did that a
timeout.
lot in their
We have a
earlier
challenge
match
to the
as
outlaw.
well.
The
And
outlaw puts us at 10-6-1.
take a gander.
Proceed to video review.
You have the game and the
After
mind.
review, the outlaw
It's just the
stand
perfect
falls out.
combo.
Loss of free challenge. No free challenges remaining. One free challenge remaining. We will resume play at 10-6-1.
Curious if there was a pro tennis
Game point.
comparison for a player like Annalie
Time
Waters.
in.
I'll give you a second to think about that one as
10-6-1.
Waters goes back to serve at game point.
Point game.
One step ahead of the play per usual. Catherine Parenteau closes out the first on her paddle, 11-6. Waters and
I mean, even if you look at a Roger Federer in tennis, he is, to me, the greatest ever.
yeah.
I think he was flawless with everything in his game. He still lost some matches. Rafael Nadal,
Right.
he still lost some matches. Serena Williams, it happens. Oh, nice slide.
Bouchard, she's a gamer. She was on it.
You know, as new talent comes up in every sport, there's always like, they haven't studied this player as much as they have people who have been around who they've played before. So there's always the risk of that happening. Young ones coming up.
Wow.
Beautiful.
Catching Jeannie Erokhina, crashing middle. Waters keeping her honest on the back door.
We're all human, so we all, you know,
Yes.
we take an L some days. Whether you're Federer or Waters, it still remain the great.
Drop volley welcomes him up to the kitchen, but clearly with intent. Waters knew that was coming and anticipated the next ball to get it down.
1-0-1.
Nice attack by Erokhina right to the hip of Catherine Parenteau.
1-0-2. Point. Two, 0-2.
Lands in a couple times, that's happened. Bouchard lofts one to the corner. Not exactly what she meant, but worked out. 3-0. On a 2 for Waters and Parenteau. Sneaky angle. Like the idea, just didn't execute it.
Yeah, I think she reached a little bit there. I'd like to see her maybe let it bounce or, you know,
4-0-2.
get it a little bit sooner. She let it get a little bit low there. That was a tough shot to execute.
Side out.
Nice smack from Jeannie there.
Just been lights out. Erokhina
0-4-1.
side out.
Second
Just takes
serve.
it out of the air, snaps it through the transition area. Erokhina goes back for the second serve.
0-4-2. Side out.
3 times to the same spot, putting pressure on the backhand side of Erokhina. Ball back to Waters and Parenteau.
4-0-1.
Nice recovery from Bouchard to set up Erokhina.
Four 0-2. Side out.
They'll take it.
Zero 4-1.
Annalise stays positive at all times, telling Catherine 2 stops. Like that.
Ooh, it's good.
Yeah. Oh.
That one is not.
Point.
Erokhina and Bouchard break open the scoring in game 2.
1-4-1. Second serve.
Nice shot there down the middle from Catherine, taking out the air, being aggressive. One of the things that I find interesting is, like, Anna, the girlies are so good, as well as Annalie and Catherine. And yet, sometimes I find that their tactics are, like, exactly opposite. I find the girlies use a lot more angle when they're going on the offense, opposed to Annalie and Catherine, who use the middle more, especially Annalie on her speed up. She loves to find that middle, and it works for her.
Second serve.
What do you think the missing link is for Anna Bright and Rachel Rohrabacher? Like, they are right there in those 5-game moments with these two, but wow.
Point.
So Waters, but yeah, I mean, it's the ability is there. It just seems lately it's been slanting again with Waters and Parenteau.
Yeah.
There's the backhand roll.
She just misses it. I think it's just, you know, really experience in that. I feel like they get super close. It's like 8-8, 9-9, 9-10, and Annalie comes up with just the goods.
Yeah.
Like an unreturnable shot that gives them the slight advantage.
Yeah.
And on the days when Annalie doesn't come up with those goods is when the girlies win it.
Right.
But Annalie is just known to just come up with those time after time.
Point.
Extra chunky on that Ernie from Parenteau. She laughs it off. Sends that ball a couple feet deep.
The wind's picked up in the last few minutes a little bit as well, so I think that could have been a factor on that shot there. Definitely not the norm for Catherine. She's usually rock solid. You know what you're going to get from her. She's such a great athlete, so steady.
TP right back at you, just a bit short though for Erokhina. I love the idea.
6-1.
Again, wicked stuff from Annalie Waters. Whips it cross court, nobody's home. It's just, it's like drinking out of a fire hose, I would imagine.
It's nonstop, and what makes her so special is it can be 11-0, 10-0, and you're not going to get anything free from her.
It's crazy.
She wants to win every single point. And she will do her best to win every single point. And that is just so impressive. With her resume and everything she's accomplished, to still be so hungry is so special. And I admire it. It's incredible.
2-7-1.
It's a great point for Jeannie Bouchard a moment ago, too. Spreading the field, rising to the occasion against the best. Ooh, Jeannie got it. Off the miss of Erokhina. Crowd sighing, wanted more pickleball.
2-7-2. Side out.
Jeannie a little bit rushed there. I think she felt like she had to do so much on that shot that it forced her to just kind of
7-2-1.
rush through it and not take her time.
Point. Eight to 1. Point. 9-1. point.
Ooh, a little backhand flick there from Anna Lee. Haven't seen that very often from
new
her.
toy.
New toy. Look
out,
at that.
world.
Yes. Love it.
Match points for the world number 1. And Lee closes it out. And marching to the quarter. We welcome you back to the Black Desert Resort Red Rock Open in the women's doubles round of 16. Annalie Waters and Catherine Parenteau marching on to the quarterfinal rounds. I'm Michelle McMahon alongside Tammy Emmerich, fellow pro on the Carvana PPA Tour. Annalie and Catherine join us courtside to discuss their current dominance. And Catherine, I know you guys have such high expectations for yourself. Last tournament, you guys lost early. It was unexpected, and the world goes wild. How do you manage expectations and get back to work here this tournament?
Yeah, I mean, unfortunately, you know, we got that loss, but I think it always makes us want to even work harder and come back stronger. So I think going into this tournament, we're just really taking one match at a time, 1 point at a time, and really like thinking that the win is our best friend this time.
Awesome. Annalie, we have a question. With your amazing resume and all your accomplishments, are you still counting medals at this point?
Well, I know Ben likes to count his gold medals. He's got that on his Insta profile. But honestly, I'm not really a medal counter. That was never my thing. I try to stay away from like thinking about how much I'm winning or losing, just kind of playing for the enjoyment of the game and trying to get better and better at every tournament. So I feel like I scaled my tournament based on how personally I felt I played. Like even if I win a Triple Crown, maybe I'm not satisfied, or maybe I lost, but I still was happy with like my other events. So I try not to focus too much on the medals, but I do like my Triple Crowns, so I do count my Triple Crowns, and I like to know where I'm at with that. But the medals, I'm like, whatever, I have no idea.
Well, to inform the audience, you're at 147 total, 49 in singles, 1 away from 50, and 47 in women's doubles. So almost at that triple 50. She got 50 mixed gold medals last tournament as well, and 33 Triple Crowns, by the way. Anyways, moving right along to the quarterfinals. How do you guys, I guess, Annalie, what did you learn from that loss last week, last tournament, with what you guys are channeling this one?
Yeah, for sure. I definitely think like during a match, if you've won the first game and are up in the second, to not get complacent and to kind of stay focused. So especially in this match, after we won the first game, I said to Catherine, and my mom was saying, like, come on, guys, like, stay focused. Because everybody's getting so good now. You can't just be like, all right, we're up a game in 5, whatever, you know, we're going to win. You have to really stay focused every point of the match. So I think that's definitely what my goal is, maybe for us this tournament, is just, even if we're winning a match and we feel like we've got it, to stick with the game plan, not start doing crazy things, not start thinking about other things, but just think about the match at hand, and control what you can control. You can't control maybe the wind, you can't control how the other team's playing, but you can control where you're hitting your shots and how you're hitting your shots, and staying confident. So I think just focusing on what you can control and trying to stay locked in even if we're up.
All right, well, great answer, great mindset. Congratulations, you two. They will meet Jackie Kawamoto and Vivian David in the quarterfinal rounds. We're going to step aside for just a moment.